Hello there, amazing Muslim. I realized that my last video had no sound. Somehow, my normal microphone array setting got switched over to microphone line in, which is a big no-no. Anyway, I'm going to re-record this video and illustrate some of my points. Let me fix my hair. It's wacky. Hold on one second. First of all, I wanted to say, if you can use clips from my video at any time in your videos. You have full permission to do that. If you catch me being a hypocrite, or if you catch me saying something wrong, I would want you to tell me so that I could clarify. For both of us, in fact. Anyway, let's get into it. You started off with mentioning about this, talking about this goodness that's born within every person, Muslim or not, and that choices to believe otherwise are merely outside influences. For example, my choice to be an atheist, you would say, is the result of outside influences from a different culture. You talk about this reverting and converting thing. We're just arguing. We can argue semantics all day if we want. Convert, revert, it's all the same thing. It's a matter of perspective, really. I don't believe in Islam, so I can't believe it's born within me, obviously. As far as the whole beheading things go, yeah, that was mostly a gross exaggeration, and I'll admit that, and there's no sarcasm implied there. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And you mentioned Sharia law, and it doesn't mean everybody follows your squeaky clean interpretation of the rules. There are many interpretations of many rules, and that's why priests fuck boys in the mouth from time to time. It's tragedy. And also with honor killing, I'm not really going to go and look through the Quran for a specific passage where they mention honor killing, because I'm going to assume that you've probably done your research, and I'm going to assume you know what you're talking about. But I have never heard, I've never seen, I guess anyway, but I've never heard of an honor killing taking place outside of a Muslim culture. Google honor killing, or look it up in a dictionary. It probably won't say it's a Muslim tradition, but it probably will say it's attributed to religion. But and I talked about arguing semantics earlier, and I can understand how there's not a huge difference between an honor killing committed in a Muslim family and a drunken redneck who kills his wife. But I hate both of those people, and I wouldn't want to be a part of something that supported either. Or at least where there was a trend that would statistically show that it's even a possibility that someone could do something like that in the name of a deity. It's disgusting. You talked about some of your culture's values on, or at least, maybe not your culture's, but at least your values on you said taking care of problems by the roots, or something like that. Being proactive and assertive in ridding the world of the evils that you see. And I can really appreciate that. I really do. It's not something that I wouldn't believe in. It's logically sound. It's completely logically sound. But one thing you might want to consider is that if a lot of the nations in the world took that stance with some of their problems with Islam, and some of their problems with the Middle East, I mean, geez, the Middle East wouldn't even exist. I mean, that culture would be gone, or at least change forever as we know it, in the sense that a lot of its population wouldn't exist. That's really it. That's really all I had to say. Sorry about the audio issue. you talked about peace, and I agree. Peace is way too complicated of an issue for us to really touch on, and there's so many ins and outs with that. And yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions for me, I'd be interested rather in hearing them. So yeah, just shoot me a video or whatever. Later, peace.